for the problems. And this actually, children, is square problems that have fractions in them. And the little subheading under the subheading is unstated information. And the basic gist of this, which should make sense to you, is this. Write this problem down. 3/4 of 28 students are boys. 3/4 of the 28 students are boys. With that, you can find out a whole bunch of stuff, okay, that's not really specifically said. You can find out how many students are girls. You can find out how many students, or what fractions of students are girls, but we always start by making our little, we always start off by making our little fraction box here. What does this big box stand for? Everything. How many do we have all together? 28. And you know that 3/4 are boys, so you're taking this into fourths. And you know that if you take 28 and divide it by 4, every box would be 7, correct? So here's what they give you. You know that 3/4 are boy, and 3/4 would be 21. But what other information can you find out there? Well, if 3/4 are boys, then what fraction are girls? This little chunk right here. And not only are 1/4 girls, but you know how many girls there are, which is 7. So it's very important that you write down and sketch out the box and split it up into fraction things, because they're not only going to ask you things about stuff that they said, but they're going to ask you things about stuff that they didn't say that you can infer or figure out. For example, here's another one. There are 30 marbles in a bag. There are 30 marbles in a bag. If one marble is drawn from the bag, if one marble is drawn from the bag, one marble is drawn from the bag, the probability of drawing red is 2/5. The prob of red is 2/5. How many red marbles are there? How many not red? Blah, 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 blah. How would we do this out? Same exact way, except we're not given the number, we're given the fraction. How many marbles are in the bag? The total is 30. What fraction am I splitting 30 into? 5ths, so it ends up looking like this. So I take 30 and split it 5 equal ways. How many are in each 5th? 6. 2 of the 5 are red. So how many red marbles are there? Elijah? 12. What do you know about this? What can you say? What are those other 3/5? What's the only thing you can say? 3/5, Brianna, are, okay, 3/5, which is 18, but what are they? They are the marbles, Kate, that are?
Not red.
Yeah. And by the way, what do we call that? The opposite of what you want is called the, remember, Isabel?
Complement.
That's the complement. If you're looking at red marbles, what you don't want is the not red marbles. If you add the non-red marbles with the red marbles, you're going to get 30. So, I know, wasn't as